A very good evening from the Birsa Munda Hockey Stadium in Rourkela. It is match 19 of the Hero Hockey India League, and it will see the Hyderabad Toofans taking on JSW Soorma. Captain Sumit taking on Harmanpreet. Both of those obviously great friends in the Indian lineup, but tonight arch enemies. Who will come out on top? Harmanpreet, well, he'll be looking to flick his team ahead, whereas Sumit, when his defence, will be looking to keep them at bay. And there is Gonasika sitting in the stands watching. We're going to go pitch side now though for the toss of the coin.
हेलो एवरीवन, इट्स अ डबल हेडेड डे और आज जो मैच खेला जाएगा वो है जेएसडब्ल्यू सूरमा हॉकी क्लब और हैदराबाद तूफान्स के बीच में। मेरे साथ है दोनों कप्तान ऑल इन रेडीनेस, हरमनप्रीत सिंह एंड सुमित वाल्मीकि, एंड द अंपायर्स आर रेडी फॉर द टॉस। इट्स टाइम टू फ्लिप द कॉइन। Oh, you won the toss.
We start the ball.
You'll start the play. So JSW Soorma Hockey Club, I'm really sorry, will start the play. Thank you so much.
Well, the umpires making their way out. Deepak Joshi and Anand Dangi of India down on the pitch. And we have Yusho Sikh will be the video umpire up in the video box. And of course then the players now make their way out. And a bit of a laugh between the two captains, which is good to see, but I can guarantee when the whistle goes, there will be no smiles. We've seen some really competitive matches over the last few days, and there's been a little bit of niggle, a little bit of spite, and that's just what you want. Very emotional for the Indian players. Harmanpreet, well, the smile has pretty much gone from his place now, as it's time to get down to business. Well, going into a huddle are the Hyderabad Toofans. And Vikas Dahaya is starting under the bar for them. Sumit will be crucial. Nilakanta Sharma was my man of the match the other night. Zach Wallace and Rajinder, they're going to be crucial in midfield.
A quick look at the JSW Soorma's lineup. Vincent Vanash will be starting in the goal. Nicholas Torre and Harmanpreet Singh holding the back. Phil Rupa in the center will be important. Gurjan Singh and Harish Mudgar, who got the goal for them, will be playing up front.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5,
4,
3, 2,
1.
let's play.
So the two captains, the last to appear on the screen, and we're underway now. Ball played back to Gurinder, to Harmanpreet. JSW Soorma in the blue, Toofans in the yellow. I believe some of the players prefer this strip they wore the other night. It's funny how players do have a preferred colour, don't they, that they wear.
Not just the preferred colour, the preferred stockings, the preferred shorts. Well, once they have a good game, there's so much going on in their mind.
Good work again, Nicholas Della Torre. Della Torre still going inside the circle. Didn't manage to find a foot. I think he gave the signal to refer, so they are going to refer this one.
Great work by Della Torre. Let's see what they're looking for.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you check any foot? I give you dangerous.
Look for foot.
Given the
Toofan
dangerous, but they're looking
defense.
for a foot.
Okay.
It was a good run, as you said, from Della Torre, just coming in the circle. Well, does that come up off the defender's stick, or is it directly off Della Torre's?
Foot in the circle, they have a penalty corner, and so much keep the referee.
Okay, thank you.
Spot on. The players have already taken up their position. Hayward is at the first battery. Is it? No. It's flickers anyway. It's there. It's Della Torre, the man who won the penalty corner, converts the penalty corner and gives Soorma the lead.
Looked like a deflection from the charger, but nevertheless, it all counts. JSW Soorma go one up. Deflection off the charger, which undid the goalkeeper Dixon. He had it covered though if it was coming straight to him. But goal number 1.
And your own Bart celebrates on the sideline. Payat trying to find a way through. Look for Shilanand Lakra, but over the side it will go, off the stick of Harjit. Harmanpreet would have glanced at the clock, knows there's not long left. Takes his time playing the free hit. Goes out wide again to Gurinder. Back across the defensive line to Harmanpreet. Thrown long, and that's a super pass in the air. Although the defender did superbly, Sumit, to get ahead of him. Rajinder feeding it forward now. Brand will play the square pass. Not sure they're going to have time to get it into the circle. Needs to go quickly if it is, and they try that with Dusluva. But it's cut out well by the Soorma defence, and they just dribble it away from trouble. Vivek Prasad, great awareness from him. So the hooter goes, and that is the end of the first quarter. Started off with the Toofans being very dominant, and Vincent Van Ash having to make a crucial save soon after JSW Soorma took the lead after a great penalty corner flick from Nicholas Della Torre. So 2 shots for the Toofans, 1 for JSW Soorma, and that's why we go into the break with Hyderabad Toofans 0, JSW Soorma 1. Second quarter about to get underway. JSW Soorma leading the Hyderabad Toofans by 1-0. And the Toofans have rotated their goalkeeper, Dominic Dixon, under the bar for them. Vincent Van Ash remains in goal for JSW Soorma. Thrown high and long, Dixon comes out and was right next to the man receiving it, Gurjan.
The Soormas have used the aerial ball to great effect in all these games, throwing it straight into the D and trying to create something of it, but not this time around.
Comes wide again. Been missing for the last few games. Oh, and it's stolen away. That was a really good tackle. Comes back to the man who won the ball, Darshan. Rajinder. Nice spin from Rajinder. He's got them going all over the place, and will be a free hit just outside the circle.
Both teams showing a lot of patience in the second quarter, trying to keep the ball with them and create something up front.
Roper now loves to go along that baseline. Well, it's gone out of play. It wasn't off his stick. I think he was hoping for the 1-2, but Pawan again with a slightly heavy touch.
Along the baseline, just rolling over, he's aiming for the...
On the right, left-hand side rather, Harmanpreet comes across, intercepts. That should be stolen back, and it's good play by the Toofans. In fact, it's very good play. Into the circle they come, driving along the baseline, laid back. Oh my word, so close again. A really good opportunity.
Aggressive hockey by the Toofans, bring it along the baseline, just not finding the mark yet again.
Vivek Prasad, acres of space to turn and feed the ball forward. Good tackle though, but great support coming in from Della Torre. He's robbed though by Rajinder. Rajinder now advancing. Della Torre coming back like a racehorse. Rajinder plays it in, and it's deflected over the baseline this time by Poncelet. It'll be a long corner to the Toofans.
Rajinder thought didn't have enough passing options while he was speeding. To build the attack again, the Toofans.
Payat plays it in, and Van Ash was scurrying because there was a touch top of the circle. I thought it might have been off the defender, but he obviously thought it was off the attacker.
Always a difficult ball to pick up, and it is laid straight into the scoring line.
It must have been the attacker because it was a 16. Here's Rajinder's run. Harmanpreet again coming forward late in this first half. 12 seconds remaining. Tried to just hold the Toofans up. Shilanan Lakra, he's going to need to get it in the circle quickly. Plays it out wide. It will come, but will the shot be done by Talvinder? No. Well, I think it was a back stick anyway, but the hooter had gone before the ball got anywhere near the goal. Talvinder, well, he was busting his guts to get there, wasn't he?
It came off Tim Brand's stick, I think that was, and Talvinder has had a few chances now, but not making it count. That face says it all.
It does. He's been working very hard for his team, Talvinder, but it's just not happened for them as yet. Jeremy Hayward, well, he'll be pleased that his little error earlier wasn't punished. While Vincent Van Asch, again, just a couple of saves from him. 13 circle penetrations for the Toofans, just 5 for Soorma, but Soorma has the goal from a penalty corner, their sole penalty corner. Score at halftime, Hyderabad Toofans 0, JSW Soorma 1. Welcome back to the second half of match 19 of the Hero Hockey India League, where JSW Soorma are leading the Hyderabad Toofans by 1-0. The Toofans get us underway in the second half, and they're going to have to find something special. They've created a lot of opportunities getting into the circle, but so far haven't really troubled Vincent Van Asch. Now the Toofans, patient build-up from them as Soorma got back into position. Nice turn from Shilanand. Lays it back to Anderson. Oh, just the wrong side of the post.
They've done this time and again, the Toofans, always finding the wrong side of the goalpost. You need to put it across Van Asch to try and make something of it. There's a gentle flick.
They've got a long corner for their efforts, so they're still in attacking mode. Poncelet plays it in, and it's a foot. Well, in fact, I think Soorma are going to refer this one.
The attacking team asking the ball was dangerous by the defense. Can you check?
You're looking for the dangers?
Yeah.
This is Poncelet playing it in there. De Sluva. Well, it has gone above the knee, hasn't it?
Tipper, I have advice for you. It's a ball to the dangerous in the circle, as a default penalty corner, and Soorma keep their foot.
Thank you.
So Hayward at the first battery, Harmanpreet at the second. Second penalty corner for Soorma. Slight shift to the left. Goes to Harmanpreet. He flicks. It's gone wide, but it took a deflection off the first runner.
Great charge out. Doing well to just deflect the ball to safety.
Sumit now goes up the side again. A little bit of space for Shilanand Lakra. Lakra into the circle, across the face of goal. And a penalty corner has been awarded.
Shilanand Lakra doing well. He was at pace. He was really traveling and did well to get the tomahawk cross inside. Bending down and off the goalkeeper into the body. That's penalty corner for the Toofans.
They go to Amandeep. He's got it! Amandeep beats Vincent Van Asch to his right, and the Toofans are back on level terms.
How good a flick was that? Absolutely no chance for Van Asch. And if you have to beat him with a direct, it jolly well be good. And that ball was traveling in the goal before he could get a stick out.
Well, that'll be a popular goal here. Amandeep comes from Sundagar in Odisha. And look at the celebrations on the side. They're back in this match now. Amandeep says the 2 bronze medals by India have inspired him. He's played for the under-21s, yet to make his debut for the Indian senior national team. Knocks it past one, takes it past the second. It's a good pass. Rajbar gives it back to him. Gurjant couldn't quite keep it in play.
Great play by Gurjant. Passed the ball and he continued running. That's so important.
Get the lights together!
The ball a bit too fast for him. Couldn't get it across the goal mouth.
Still see it again. Harmanpreet closed down by Anderson, goes square to Hayward. Sayers standing off. Hayward, well, had to turn and he got it to Harmanpreet, but the pressure from Anderson, Harmanpreet not happy.
Toofans doing well to put the pressure on Soormas and make the turnover and get possession of the ball.
So Toofans now, just over 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Amandeep, the goal scorer, goes square to Paya. Amandeep again, Sumit looking for the ball down the line. Now decides he might try and run that way. That was closed off brilliantly by Rajbar. Amandeep plays it back onto the right-hand side to Payat. Comes back to him again. Sumit has some space, but will be closed down. Oh gosh, that went all the way through. But Harish doing good work closing down Sumit, forcing him to play that ball early.
We don't generally see a hit on the hockey field today, but
Keenan weaving his way through the middle, still got it, good advantage played, ricochets, and that was cleaner away with real determination.
strong run by Antoine Keenan. Got a try on goal too.
Nicholas Keenan with this run. And deflected up that time off the stick of Desluva. Soorma throw it to the air. Keenan not happy, felt he was under the ball and should have got the penalty corner with the defender reversing towards him. So Zach Wallace now goes out to the right hand side. Rajinder runs towards the circle. No time again. Harmanpreet in discussion with the umpires as they leave the field of play, but 15 circle penetrations to 10, 11 shots to 2. But the score at the final break is Hyderabad Toofans 1, JSW Soorma 1. Well, the final quarter about to get underway. The whistle goes, it's all tied up at 1 apiece. Are we going to see a winner, or are we headed for the dreaded shootout, our 6th of the Hero Hockey India League? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Intercepted is good, but unfortunately just went over the side. In fact, it just took a touch off Sumit, so it's not unfortunate for Soorma.
Toofans have been involved in 1 shootout and Soorma in 2 shootouts. So maybe we're heading into 1 more.
I hope not. I'd rather see it settle in normal time.
We all want a result in regulation time, don't we? We really don't want it to go into the shootout.
Comes back to Burkhardt. Heavy touch from him, but he'll let it. Well, no, he won't. He'll play it himself back to Hayward. Hayward now throws that one out wide. Jumping to keep it in play was De La Torre, which then meant he was out of play and so had to close down quickly. Soorma taking their time, aren't they? They've got a free hit, just no hurry. Put down by Burkhardt, into the circle. Oh, it's a good touch at the back post. Brilliant stop in front of the keeper. Wow, that was superb.
It's a very difficult ball to trap inside the net. It was bouncing and coming really fast, and it did very well to stop that. Try to go on the reverse.
Toofans will try again. Out wide it goes to Gonzalo Payet. Fired in. Oh, Wallace was on the end, but the deflection went wide.
Patient build up by the Toofans. On 2 occasions, top of the circle, he was free. Gentle touch.
Payet to Desluva. Will he play it directly in? Yes, he does. Good defense again. It's going to be stolen though by Rajinder. Good defense that carried around wide. Really good play. Well, they're going to go for a referral as that ball was played forward by Roper.
Okay, that's why I'm playing. Okay.
Not sure, I saw one there. He was running out with the ball.
Yeah, I think Roper takes the ball and runs across the middle.
Yes.
There we go.
There's no clear reason to change your decision. Your decision stand and fit out.
Okay, thank you.
And
You
lose
know what,
the
Ashley? It was again a smart call.
Hooter is gone. De La Torre flicks. Good work again by Tim Brand. That's why they signed him as a rusher. In it goes from Poncelet and off the stick and over the baseline. And we are headed for a shootout. All tied up at the end of full time. Well, hang on. It looks like we're having a
You, can you hear me?
referral.
You, can you hear me? You, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Attacking team asking the
उसने
foot.
मांगा उसके पास है
Inside the circle.
They're looking for first round foot. Okay.
This might confirm it for us. I think that was definitely shin pad. Ooh. That's hard to tell.
There's no clear change of decision. It's a low to the left row.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, thank you.
So it was off the stick.
Okay.
And so we are all tied up at one apiece. And we are headed for a shootout. Well, we've had 5 shootouts in the tournament so far. This will be number 6. Dixon just taking his time just to get his kit ready. Well, the music in the stadium was ready. The players are ready. And there it goes. Vivek Prasad sets off slightly to the right. Straightens now. Dominic Dixon retreats. Prasad lost it. Dixon saves. He's lost the ball and it got caught underneath him.
Didn't really seem to a plan on what he wants to do. I just think it's so crucial you decide what your movement is, how you want to execute.
Will be the Toofans and Maiko Kasea. Kasea takes his time, doesn't rush into the circle, played it straight into the keeper, and again Van Ash denies him, but that might be harsh. Poncelet now for JSW Soorma. Take on Dominic Dixon. Can he get the opening goal for JSW Soorma in the shootout? Poncelet, Dixon dancing, he does, he puts it in the top corner. So JSW Soorma take the lead. Talvinder sets off down the middle. Van Ash comes a long way, put his hand in his back, off the pads it goes. And he's kept them out. Gurjant now for Soorma to stretch their lead. Leading 1-0 after 2 each. Gurjant, Dominic Dixon comes out. Gurjant's turned him, gone very wide, but still gets it. Gurjant did very well then. Huda goes, Van Ash comes out waving his arms, Wallace goes to the left, Van Ash stick pokes it away, he's chipped it over him, oh! What a finish by Zach Wallace, that was class!
Kept his cool, kept his composure, though he lost the ball.
So Ria Ward, Keenan waits for the hooter. It goes down the middle again, didn't let it run too far away from him, reverses into the keeper, and into the keeper he goes. So he misses the second time anyway. It's Arshdeep now. Arshdeep, oh dear, cleared away. Van Ash has made it easy for him. He played it straight into the path of Arshdeep, who pulls Toofans level. So at the 5th attempt, of course it is the best of 5, then we go to sudden death. And it's it's Boris Burkhardt actually. So Burkhardt, the Dutchman, against Dominic Dixon. Burkhardt trying to pull him wide, he gets it home. Advantage to Soorma at the moment. Takes on Vincent Van Ash. Brand eyes on the ball, goes off to the left, then centres a little bit, still there. Oh yes, Tim Brand, and I think he had a few words to Van Ash as well. So Wallace now will go first this time, hoping to put the Toofans ahead and that Dominic Dixon can do his bit for his team. Wallace, Van Ash came past the penalty spot. Again, there was a little bit of bump from the keeper and then he just pops it in. Well, was he or was Van Ash moving towards him?
Nevertheless, a goal.
So it will be Poncelet now for JSW Soorma. This to give them the bonus or keep them in the shootout. Dominic Dixon needs to save it to win the bonus point, and he's missed. So Dixon does the business. The Toofans get 1 point for the draw and bonus point for winning the shootout. Soorma have to settle for just a point from the draw. So it's been a good night for the Toofans. They had to fight back from being 1-0 down, and they got the draw, and then they now pick up the bonus point thanks to Dominic Dixon's heroics.
more often than not, Ashley, a team that is down in regulation time, when they equalize, and if it goes into a shootout, generally they end up winning the game, and that's what the Toofans have done. That's the last try. Dixon didn't move on that, and read it well, and narrowed the angle, and wide.
And hugs all around from the coaching staff. I think they'll say that's a moral victory. But Dominic Dixon, certainly the star in the shootout. As for the man of the match in the game itself, well, that's a tough one, because I thought Della Torre was superb for Soorma. So the final score here is 1-1, but Toofans win in a shootout.